Now, one of the many choices you have to make when you're at the grocery store is one that maybe divides us the most. Do you see the cashier or do you go to the self-checkout?
Shoppers at a grocery store in Franklin, Tennessee, that's just outside of Nashville, now officially have no choice but to do it themselves. There are no more cashiers, only self-checkout lanes. Do you like the idea? When you go to the grocery store, when you go to the store, are you team self-checkout or do you like to go to the cashier?
What do you think, Lisa?
We were just talking about supermarket sweep.
Yeah.
It's true.
Said we thought we'd be good at. I like to be fast and efficient. I like to try to get through. I feel like I do a good job.
Right.
You know, I can do weather and check my own groceries. But
How do you measure your apples?
there's a product code. You got the number on there. Usually it has a sticker. If not, you just type in the name.
Lisa.
Use this. Yeah, look at the screen. Hold on. Wait a second. I'm right here. Okay, apples. Okay, I know I've got the Fiji apples. Doop, done.
Holy. Yeah.
So clearly you don't
Yeah.
really.
So every time we go to Target, my kids are like, let's do self-checkout. I mean, I have this giant cart, and I'm thinking, there is no way I'm doing self-checkout. I am not, like, figuring out the product codes for, like my apples and my strawberries and all of that stuff.
Question, okay, so what's the limit for if you do self-checkout, what is the limit? Is it 15? Is it 10? Is it 20? Does it matter?
What do you think? Do you have a limit? Like, if you have a big...
Well, they have a limit.
They do,
Usually
15 usually.
I might be that person
you
who's got
might be.
15 plus a couple extra here and there. And I'm just trying to get through.
You forgot there was stuff underneath too, right?
I forgot about that.
Well, what do you do? What do you prefer?
Team self-checkout.
Self-checkout.
Team
Okay.
self-checkout.
Here's my question.
Okay.
Do any of you wonderful mid-morning viewers remember when I bought the beautiful pumpkin during Halloween? Okay, so Lisa, I'm going to tell you what happened. I bought this beautiful pumpkin. AJ said it was very ugly.
I did.
And the woman who checked me out, who I love at my local grocery store,
right?
yes,
Okay.
looked at my pumpkin as I was checking out, and she said, "That pumpkin is ugly." And I said, "That's why I like it." And it was a beautiful pumpkin, and that too divided our viewers
It really
as
did.
well, because it was like a beautiful. You know, it was an out of the box pumpkin.
We had a lot of comments. I had people stopping
What
me.
happened? It was like awkwardly shaped.
It was like awkwardly shaped. It was. I think it might have been blue.
It was blue.
It was blue.
It was a blue pumpkin.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I would never have had that wonderful experience with
It's true.
her checking me out.
Probably
and
wouldn't have
telling me-
scanned.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know
How
what
was I
this
gonna?
is.
How was I
You would
gonna
have to
scan
call
the
for
beautiful
help
pumpkin?
because there's typically a person who stands like by the machines, the self-checkout machines, to make
Yeah.
sure, because there's a little red light sometimes. The little red light comes over. They've got to come over. Can I
And
help
that's
you?
embarrassing because now you're holding everything. I will
yeah.
say that. You know, I'm the one who's like, oh, we got the red light. Now we have to, everyone's waiting for me. I didn't do this.
What are you embarrassed for? You didn't do it. You just
I
said you didn't do
know,
it.
but you know, I'm trying to get the process going. That's the one thing which, I mean, if they end up changing this over, I hope they have enough people, you know, and
That's the thing too. It's like, you know, think about like the jobs that, you know, they said at this store no jobs will be lost because they'll move people around the store, but that doesn't mean that you don't move this to other stores, that jobs will certainly be lost.
Well, it's funny too because before, like when self-checkout lines first came out, right? You still saw a whole lot of cashiers, and now slowly but surely, you maybe have 4 cashiers. For example, at a Target, you may have 4 cashiers.
I know.
And you'll see the line for self-checkout.
Oh yeah,
so
it's true. It moves though.
It's a trade-off. Yeah, it does.
Except if you're behind me, because last time we went to Target, my 7-year-old, she likes to scan, and she scanned the Diet Coke 4 times, and we were the red light.
I am not paying for 4.
I was like, just please stop scanning. Stop.